Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's live stream broadcast here on N2 Media. It's another Civil War matchup at the R.A. Long Lumberdome. It's the Lumberjills taking on the Lady Monarchs of Mark Morris in the second edition of the Civil War this season. Nick Sisson on behalf of N2 Media, welcoming you to tonight's broadcast. We are just about 5+ minutes away from pregame introductions and national anthem. Mark Morris comes into tonight's ball game coming off of a loss, a tough one on the road against Washougal. Chance to clinch the league championship just 2 nights ago. Were unable to achieve that feat, instead suffered a 42-40 loss to the Panthers. But the Monarchs still have their goals right in front of them. A win tonight over their rivals will secure the first place seed heading into the district tournament from the Greater St. Helens League and a league championship for Sean Atkins and company. Meanwhile, the Lumberjills have had a little bit of a tough time this season. They are just looking at 1 win so far on the year. Overall, 1-18. They're 1-12 in league competition, whereas the Monarchs are 11-2 in league play and 14-5 overall. Currently, if you look at the standings, Woodland and Mark Morris are tied at 11-2, but the Monarchs hold the tiebreaker. So in order to hold off the Beavers, the Monarchs must win here tonight to secure first place in the Greater St. Helens League. Most recently, R.A. Long was on the losing end of a game against the Ridgefield Spudders here at home, losing 64-21. Prior to that, a loss to the Woodland Beavers 60-16, a competitive loss on the road against Hudson's Bay. Those are the most recent 3 games that the Jills have played in. And they're looking for a bit of a different result here tonight after losing the first game of the Civil War at Mark Morris 62-5. That was a tough one. They didn't score in the second half, the Jills. So you got to give a lot of credit to the Lady Monarchs and their ability to lock down the Jills on the defensive end. And here at home, the Jills are going to be looking for a little bit better result, at least from an offensive standpoint here. Some might say the odds are very much stacked against the Jills here tonight, but anything can happen on any night. The basketball might just go into the hoop more often than it does for the other team, and you know, sometimes some luck is well needed to pick up an upset win. Again, fans, welcome here at R.A. Long. We are just a few minutes away from our pregame introductions here in this one. Last night we had a chance to be over at Mark Morris for the boys game. The R.A. Long Lumberjacks securing a 75-53 win on the road against the Monarchs, completing the first 21-0 season, first undefeated regular season in school history. And that's a lot of history, so incredible accomplishment by the Lumberjacks. But the venue has switched across Lake Sacagawea and across a couple of squirrel bridges for this one here tonight on Joe Moses Court. 2 minutes away from pregame introductions. Fans, we want to give a shout out, as we are going to do for the remainder of our live streaming schedule. Thank you so much to our sponsors helping make our broadcast possible, showing their support for high school athletes in no particular order. Blast Zone Media, blastzonemedia.com, PNW Glass and Mirror, Kelso Postal and Package, Grocery Outlet, the Bargain Market here in Longview, Wilcox and Flegel, the Country Folks Deli, Nicole Gratian, Windermere Realty, Finish on Empty CrossFit, Novakai Wellness, and Game Winner Athletic Facility. Thank you so much to our sponsors helping make this possible. And we will have a short commercial for each one of our sponsors throughout the broadcast to provide you guys a little bit more information about what they specialize in and where you can find them. So again, be sure to thank all of our sponsors. Give a like and a follow on all of their social media platforms. Back here, 1 minute until we get to pregame introductions. The RA Long Pep Band in attendance here tonight.
Check 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3.
A lot of empty seats here tonight for this matchup. It's the night before with Super Bowl 60 coming up on Sunday. I see a lot of Seahawks fans sporting their Blue Friday garb, might be white jerseys as well. There's going to be a lot of focus on that game coming up on Sunday, and you can tell that a lot of people are already anticipating it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the Lumberdome for tonight's Greater St. Helens League girls basketball version of the Civil War, featuring the visiting Mark Morris Monarchs and your RA Long Lumberjills. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise? Gentlemen, remove your hats, caps, and hoods as we honor America and those who protect and defend her with tonight's national anthem. This evening, the Star Spangled Banner will be performed by the RA Long High School Athletic Band under the direction of Mr. Dan Reed.
Nicely done by the RA Long Pep Band, as we're going to get pregame introductions for both teams. Eric Elliott on the PA address here tonight.
Calls by coaches, officials, and themselves are made in good faith and should be respected. Spectators can support both of these teams by refraining from derogatory and demeaning comments and cheers this evening. We hope that you will enjoy tonight's action and support the student athletes from both teams in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. At this time, we would like to acknowledge our officials and thank them for their time and effort this evening. Without officials, tonight's game would not take place. Our officiating crew tonight are Jennifer Woodard, Erica Brumfield, and Mark Hewitt. Please remember, ladies and gentlemen, to stay positive tonight with your actions and words, and to always be an encouraging example for everyone around you to follow. Thank you from RA Long High School and the Greater St. Helens League. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Mark Morris Monarchs, as announced by their head coach, Sean Atkins. At guard, a 5'7" junior, wearing number 5, co-captain Kiki Mapahidi. At guard, a 5'4" junior, wearing number 10, Camry Gazzotti. At forward, a 5'7" sophomore, wearing number 11, Paisley Friedenberg. At guard, a 5'10" senior, wearing number 24, co-captain Reese Johnston. And at forward, a 5'10" junior, wearing number 32, Michaela Warfield. And now, I ask you, Lumberjack Nation, as you rise to your feet, don't you know what time it is? It's 7:14 p.m. and it's time to get a little bit jacked up. Here are the starting lineups for your, say it with me, R.A. Lumberjills. These are the sounds of Brooklyn. At guard, a 5'7" senior, wearing number 3, co-captain Delaney Sugar. At forward, a 5'7", 5'8" junior, wearing number 4, Becca Montgomery. At guard and forward, a 5'7" senior, wearing number 5, co-captain Reese Garwood. At guard, a 5'6" junior, wearing number 11, Sam Montgomery. And at forward at the post, a 5'7" junior, wearing number 23, Mobile Brown. These are the sounds of Brooklyn Bounce. The Jills are coached by the one and only Mr. J.D. Ott.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, national anthem has been played. Introductions have been made. We are just about set for the first 8 minutes of action in this girls' Civil War matchup between the Mark Forest Monarchs and the R.A. Long Lumberjills. Again, starting lineups first for the Monarchs. It'll be number 5, Kiki Maka-Evie, number 10, Camry Gazzotti, number 11, Paisley Friedenberg, number 24, Reese Johnston, and number 32, Michaela Warfield. The Monarchs are coached by the Slim Reaper, Sean Atkins, and for the Lumberjills, it'll be number 3, Delaney Zuger, number 4, Becca Montgomery, number 5, Bree Garwood, number 11, Sam Montgomery, and number 23, Malia Brown, head coached by J.D. Ott. It'll be Montgomery, Becca versus Warfield, and the tip controlled by the Monarchs, and we are off and running. Monarchs quickly up into the front court. Ball fake, Maka-Evie passes Gazzotti back to Maka-Evie. And a skip pass to the corner, Johnston. Bounce pass feed to Warfield. Warfield has the shot deflected, but Mark Morris keeps possession. Maka-Evie steps through down the lane and scores the first bucket of the game. 2-0 Monarchs. Pass to half court, Garwood fires it up ahead, stolen by Johnston. Shot up from Friedenberg, no good. Offensive rebound, putback though is good for Warfield, and it is 4-0, and pressure immediately. Have a feeling here that the Monarchs are in a sour mood after losing to Washougal by 2 on the road in a game that was described by Sean Atkins to our very own affiliate Blast Zone Media as a, quote, stinker of a ball game. So we'll see what mentality the Monarchs come out with here in this one. And then already 2 quick steals, and up ahead Gazzotti leaves it off for Maka-Evie. Head fake, takes a step, and hits. And we've got a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, and it is already 6-0. Mark Morris. Fans sports training facility in Longview, Washington that specializes in basketball, softball, pitching development, offering weekly skill groups as well as private lessons for both sports. Game Winner Athletics facility. They have independent travel basketball programs as well in the community. Find them on Facebook or Instagram or their website, gwaathleticsfacility@gmail.com. Thank you so much, Game Winner Athletics Facility, for your support for high school athletes. Back to action and inbound by the Jills. Montgomery gets it back to the other Montgomery. Bounce pass feed near side, gets to Zuger. Zuger loses a handle, dives on the floor though, and it's picked up by Warfield. Another dive to the floor by Zuger, and they're gonna get a jump ball here. And possession favoring the Jills. Trailing it 6-0. Becca Montgomery kicks, has it deflected, and another steal. Hands are in the passing lanes right now. Maka Evie outlets it up ahead near side. Bounce pass feed. Warfield misses that one, but the rebound goes right back to her, and Michaela hits again. She's got 4 as well as Kiki, and it is 8-0 quickly here. Monarchs with the lead. Bounce pass feed, top of the circle. Garwood, hands off. Sam Montgomery gets it to Zuger. Zuger dribbles, lost a handle. Makaevi comes away with it. Already at least 4 turnovers here in the early going for the Jills. And we've got a jump, and possession's going to favor Mark Morris. I thought that was the correct call. 5:24 to go here, opening quarter. And it's already 8-0. Makaevi looking to the corner, gets it into Friedenberg there. Back out to the wing to Makaevi. Now a corner 3, airballed short. Zuger falls down, and it's going to be traveling. Monarch inbound on the baseline. Andrea Brumfield hands the ball to Reese Johnston, who gets it into Kiki. Kiki dribbles around 2 and swishes it home on the run. Already 6 quick ones for Kiki Makaevi. 10-zip, Mark Morris. Dangerous pass stolen. Beautiful read there by Warfield. Warfield looking for some support. Has Gazzotti nearby. Now Mark Morris back into the offense. Skip past corner 3, Johnston, no good. And a whistle. And it's going to be a foul called against Mark Morris. Looks like they're going to get this one on Michaela Warfield. That's going to be her first, and it's the first team foul. Garwood to inbound now. Gets it in. Montgomery, full head of steam. Fouled on the way up, and it's going to be on Warfield. It's going to be her second quickly with 2 personals with 4:42 left. So at the line will be Becca Montgomery. And the first free throw is good for Rebecca Montgomery. And the second one is down as well. 10-2. Skip pass, bounce pass now to Warfield. Warfield kicks it out. A 3 for Friedenberg. Yes! Splash for Paisley Friedenberg, the sophomore, with her first field goal. And it is a 11-point lead now for the Lady Monarchs. Handoff in the backcourt and fumbled and turned over. Now with it, Makaevi steps through, fouled on the way up, and Kiki will head to the free throw line for 2. They got this one on Delaney Zuger. It's going to be her first, and it's the first team foul. Olympia Power and Light in the comment section says, "Go Jills" in all caps with like 12 exclamation points. I haven't officially counted. It just kind of looks like 12. 6, 7. Oh! I don't know if it's that many. First free throw no good for Maka-Evi. Hits the second. Now 7 already here for Maka-Evi. Garwood inbounds it. Not a lot of movement right now for the Jills. Bounce pass feed after another turnover goes to Gazzotti on the far block. And Gazzotti is fouled and will head to the line.
Second team foul of the quarter. Gazzotti to the line for the Monarchs.
So Camry Gazzotti settling in at the charity stripe with the Monarchs leading it 14-2, and the first free throw rolls down for Camry Gazzotti, the fourth Monarch to score. And into the ball game. Wait, nope, no sub. Excuse me. Gazzotti swishes home another. Garwood inbounds. Right now the Jills need to run to the ball a little bit. Drive and a shot with the left by Montgomery, no good. Nice take there, rebound Friedenberg. Long pass up ahead, gets home. Gazzotti skips it to the corner. A 3 for Johnston, swish, splash for Johnston. 19-2. Outlet up ahead, and the ball deflected on a pass that was aimed to get to Montgomery. Now we got subs for both teams. Coming in is Ayla McNeely for Mark Morris. She's going to get Michaela Warfield. And for R.A. Long, it's going to be Maddie Lohner. Brown inbounds it to Garwood. Garwood has it stolen by Johnston. Johnston, left-hand pass up ahead smoothly. Friedenberg gathers and hits it with the left hand.
Timeout, Lumberjacks.
And we've got a timeout here, R.A. Long. 21-2. It is a full charge timeout. Fans, Nicole Gration's a dedicated realtor with Windermere Northwest Living. Proudly serving Cowlitz County. Born and raised in Longview, she brings true hometown insight, a strong background in public relations and marketing, and a genuine passion for helping clients navigate one of life's most important investments. Known for her strong work ethic, loyalty, and client-first approach, Nicole Gration is committed to making every buying or selling experience smooth, informed, and genuinely personal. Thank you so much to Nicole Gration of Windermere Realty for sponsoring N2 Media and showing support for our local high school athletes. Here at the Lumberdome, there's 3:09 to go first quarter, and the Monarchs have already equaled half of what they put up on the road. They scored 40 against Washougal. They're technically a little bit over that, and we're just 4 minutes and 51 seconds into the game. Defense leading to offense, and often 21-2. This one has the makings for an early finish at the Lumberdome. And the pass up ahead deflected, and another turnover. You got to give the Monarchs credit, though. Their hands are on the basketballs all the time. Reach in on Johnson. She holds the ball, and it gets rotated out near corner, dribbling out. Floater a little bit long for Friedenberg. Tapped out by Johnston, collected by Maka-Evi. Goes to Johnson, goes to Gazzotti. 3 on the way. A little bit short. Offensive rebound, Friedenberg. Whistle, foul called, and Paisley is going to work herself to the free throw line for 2. A couple offensive rebounds there, giving extra possessions to the Monarchs. So here's Paisley Friedenberg at the free throw line. Good on the first. Friedenberg with 6 here in the opening quarter. 2:38 left. And the second rolls down. 7 now for Friedenberg. And another steal. Johnston floats. Good pass. Gazzotti now with another bucket. 25-2 and another steal. The Jills are just unable to traverse to the half-court line and hold possession. The field goal attempts are minimal at this point. Open three, Fredenberg short. And there is Gazzotti, though, with an offensive rebound, but it's stolen back by Zuger. Zuger might have got away with a palming violation there, maybe even an over and back. But the Jills work it into the front court. Brown faces up, enters it. Sam Montgomery. Gets it to Launer, and she loses it, and it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be R.A. Long basketball.
Lumberjill basketball. Way into the ballgame for the Monarchs. Callista Jones into the ballgame for the Lumberjills.
Number 10, Callista Jones checking in for Mark Morris. For R.A. Long. And the shot clock did not reset, so it's a shot clock violation. Maddie Gouet into the game for the Monarchs. 1:31 to go, first quarter. All Mark Morris. Gouet enters it. McNeely has it ripped away by Malia Brown. Bounce pass stolen beautifully by Fredenberg. Fredenberg goes up with the left, fouled, and she's going to go back to the free throw line for two. It's going to be on Callista Jones. That's her first, and it's the fourth team foul.
Fredenberg to the line for the Monarchs. Shooting two.
Fredenberg first on the way, nothing but net. 8 now for Paisley, 26-2. And Fredenberg with another. Monarchs lead by a quarter century. And they've backed off on the full court pressure, and now it's kind of more of a half court trap. Shot from Brown is down. Malia Brown with the first field goal of the game for the Jills. Johnston, drop step spin with the dribble, just has it roll off, nice move. McNeely, though, comes away with the offensive board. Maka-Evie, elbow J, off right. Tapped, controlled, Johnston taps. Jones came away with it briefly for the Jills, but it's turned back over, and they have a foul behind. It looked like Maka-Evie was grabbed as she was trying to get a step on the defense. It's going to be on Jones, her second now, and it's bonus free throw time.
Maka-Evie to the line for the Monarchs. Shooting two.
And Maka-Evie hits the first.
Lumberjill substitution, Ileana
Kiki now with 8.
replaces Jones.
Ileana Ruiz checking in for the Jills with 20.9 left. Maka-Evie rattles home another. 29-4. Launer lobs, deflected, stolen. Driving in, laying in is Maka-Evie. 31-point first quarter, and the Jills are not going to get an attempt up at the end of the first quarter. Well, what a start for the Monarchs. They lead this one 31-4 after one. A lot of scoring there for the Monarchs, and they have 2 players tied with 9 in Maka Evie and Friedenberg. Fans, Wilcox and Flegel is a long-standing, family-rooted fuel and lubricants distributor celebrating 100 years of history and service in the region. They are the Northwest's leading provider of high-quality fuels, lubricants, card lock services, marine fueling, and reliability services. With decades of industry expertise and a commitment to integrity, Wilcox and Flegel continues to power businesses with reliable service and community-driven values. Thank you so much to Wilcox and Flegel for sponsoring N2 Media and your local high school athletes. Heading into the second quarter, 31-4. Mark Morris with the lead. Malia Brown and Becca Montgomery each with 2 for the Jills. Excuse me, had a sneeze there. Shot from Warfield, nothing but net. Double team at the logo, and this one is going to get out of bounds.
Monarch basketball. Zuger back in the ballgame for the Jills.
Becca Montgomery, Delaney Zuger checking in, and Callista Jones as well.
Replaces Brown, Sam Montgomery, and Ruiz.
33-4. Maka Evie, she's on one tonight. Already in double figures. Whistle, timeout, full charge timeout, RA Long. Kiki Maka Evie already in double figures here for the Lumberjills. Fans, Finish on Empty CrossFit is a local CrossFit gym located right in downtown Longview. Classes are coach-led and for all fitness levels and abilities. They offer 7 classes a day, and you can find information on their website and get a free trial. That website is www.foecrossfit.com. That's www.foecrossfit.com. Find them on social media as well. Finish on Empty CrossFit, another proud sponsor for N2 Media Streaming and your local high school athletes. 35-4, Mark Morris on top here. Nick Sisson on behalf of N2 Media. Delaney Zuger, couple dribbles, gets it to Garwood, who's yet to attempt a field goal. Callista Jones kicks it out. Zuger throws up a 3, airballed, and the shot clock was winding down. 6:37 left here in the first half. Gouet for 3, short. Rebound, Lawner. Garwood off the dribble, has it deflected and stolen by Gazzotti. A 3 from McNeely, no good. Gouet rebounds, goes up, blocked. Gets the ball back, though, and kicks it around. Gazzotti, top of the circle, 3, long. And into the ball game is number 23, Riley Freeman, who grabbed that rebound. Couldn't hold on to possession. Jills with it now. Garwood walking it across. Lawner loses a handle. Outlet up ahead, and it's going to go out of bounds back to the Lumberjills. Into the ball game for the Lumberjills is Aisha Jones.
Back in the ball game for the Jones. Replaces Lawner. Out of bounds, Lumberjill basketball.
Shot from Zuger hits the top of the backboard. And it's rebounded by Mark Morris. Gazzotti with it. Gouet looking to enter, has it poked loose. Hey, get that camera guy off the wall. Yeah, there you go. Gazzotti to inbound, bounce pass. Freeman just missed it. Nice play. Warfield, though, offensive rebound. And misses the shot. A 3 from Garwood. Rolls around. Looked like it was going to drop, but no dice. 4:35 left here in the first half. Scoring slowed down a little bit here for Mark Morris. Freeman left all alone, unguarded. Goes up and scores. 37-4. Entry, Jones, counted and one. Jones with the bucket.
Aisha Jones for 2, and the foul. Monarch foul number 23, Freeman. First team foul of the quarter. Aisha Jones to the line for the Jills.
So Jones at the free throw line. Hits. 3-point play converted for Aisha Jones. Gazzotti kicks. McNeely's 3, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, counted and 1 for Maddie Gouet.
Way for 2 and the foul. Lumberjill foul number 5, Garwood. Second personal. First team foul of the quarter. Friedenberg back in the ball game.
Paisley Friedenberg checking back in.
Way to the line for the Monarchs.
And now Gouet will shoot for a shot at the 3-point play. Free throw is off. Rebound brought in by Montgomery. Ball thrown away. Mark Morris looking to run out. Gouet passes to Freeman, who goes up and is fouled. We'll head to the free throw line. It's going to be the second team foul of the quarter here on the Jills, and it's going to be on Aisha Jones. That's her first with exactly 3:30 left.
Freeman to the line for the Monarchs.
Riley Freeman with 2 in the ball game at the free throw line, looking for more. And the first short. And the second is good from Freeman. 40-7. Jills did only score 5 in the first matchup, so they're already over that mark. Got to look at the silver lining. Garwood with it. Brown comes over. Brown feeds baseline. Nice pass. Garwood, no good. Jones trying to get an offensive rebound, does. Passes out of a double team. Garwood steps behind the line. A triple on the way, again, no good. And it hit the support bar on the backboard, so it's going to be Mark Morris ball. I see a Monarchs fan down here front row next to the gentleman with the big stick who's got a Doug Baldwin jersey. I like that. That is awesome. I like angry Doug Baldwin. Gouet off the dribble baseline. Explosive take reverse layup is good for Matty Gouet. 4 now for Matty. 42-7. It's a 35-point lead. A 3 on the way by Zuger. No good. Rebound goes to Friedenberg. Warfield. A little bit long. Rebound, Montgomery. Outlet, far side. Garwood gets it across half court. Slows it down. Now resets. Malia Brown for 3. Hits the rim twice. Warfield's there for the board. Long outlet up ahead. Friedenberg kicks it to the trailer, who's Gazzotti. Gazzotti skips, and it's picked off. Zuger has the ball poked loose from behind, and it's going to stay with R.A. Long. Johnston checking back into the game, as well as Sam Montgomery. 1:48 left in the first half. Inbound goes to Zuger. Garwood passes up the 3. Brown banks it in off the window for 3. 5 now for Brown. Up ahead, Friedenberg. A Kentucky 2, no good. Rebound to Jones. Brown with 5 in the ball game. Quarter 3 for Brown, looking for back-to-back. It's a little bit long. Outlet up ahead. Gouet nearly loses a handle. Keeps it in play, throws it up to the top. A 3 on the way, airballed for Johnston, who puts both hands up and covers her face after that one. 1:02 left. 42-10. Monarchs with the lead. Jones goes up strong. Warfield rebounds it. Warfield loses a handle. Shot clock down to 22, and they do get it across the timeline. Johnston with it, behind the back dribble, nearly loses it. Far side, Gouet dribbles, does lose it. Zuger comes away with it. Bounce pass, Garwood, 27 on the clock. And that ball slapped away by Friedenberg, but recovered by Zuger. Zuger bumped in front of the Monarchs bench. Nope, excuse me. Stepped on the sideline. Turnover back to the Monarchs. Matty Gouet for 3, airballed. 4 on the clock. Zuger gets it to half court, and it's poked loose, and I don't know if it's going to be good if it goes. Johnston gave it a ride. That's going to do it here. 42-10. Mark Morris with the lead. A 32-point lead at the half. Fans, Kelso Postal and Packaging is located in the Three Rivers Crossing, formerly known as the Three Rivers Mall, which is over at Kelso, in case anybody forgot. Rumor has it they're going to have a Chick-fil-A put in over there where the old Pier 1 Imports used to be. Again, rumor. Not sure if I have that factually correct or not. But anyway, Kelso Postal and Package provides FedEx and U.S. Postal Service, paid and prepaid shipping. private mailbox rentals, notary services, and more. That's Kelso Postal and Packing, located in the Three Rivers Crossing, aka Three Rivers Mall. Thank you so much to Kelso Postal and Packing for your support of our local high school athletics. And that is going to bring us here, folks, to the Blast Zone Media halftime show. Blast Zone Media, proud sponsors of N2 Media. Be sure to subscribe for all things prep sports related in Volcano Country. For just $8 a month, get unlimited access to game reports, scores, storylines, photos, and so much more. Go to blastzonemedia.com to get signed up. That's blastzonemedia.com, proud sponsors of the N2 Media live streams. And we are here at the half, and it's all Mark Morris, 42-10. I'm going to total up the unofficial numbers here. And first for R.A. Long, it's easy. Malia Brown with 5, Aisha Jones with 3, and Becca Montgomery with 2. Now I got to do some totaling here for the Mark Morris Monarchs. So unofficially, Kiki Maki-Evie 11, Camry Gazzotti with 4, Paisley Friedenberg with 9, Maddie Gouet with 4, Riley Freeman with 2, Reese Johnson with 3, Michaela Warfield with 6. My math ain't mathing though. We're missing 4 points. So I'm going to have to discover where those four points went. So I'm going to go and do that. But Mark Morris jumping out to a 31-4 lead in the first quarter, and a lot closer there in the second. 11-6, Mark Morris outscoring the Jills in the second quarter, but a lot better defensively from the Lumberjills there in that second quarter. Again, we're at the Blast Zone Media halftime show, so hang tight. We'll be back here in just a little bit. Going to go check the scores table and see what we got for the totals at the half. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just finishing up here with the Blast Zone Media halftime show. Both teams are out of the locker room. I'm hunting and pecking here for some point discrepancies. I did find that Kiki Maki-Evi has 13 instead of 11. Cameron Gazzotti with 4. That is confirmed. Paisley Friedenberg with 9. That is confirmed. Maddie Gouet with 4. That is confirmed. And then Riley Freeman with 3. That is confirmed. And what else do we got here? Reese Johnston with 3. And Michaela Warfield with 6. So I think that my math is mathing now. And we are ready to go here. Second half underway. Mark Morris with the lead and the basketball. And Warfield misses a shot. Johnston grabbed an offensive rebound momentarily, had the pass intercepted. And over and back violation, double dribble. Over and back.
Monarch basketball.
Maki-Evi skips it far side, Gazzotti. Rotation to the corner to Friedenberg. Coming over, Gazzotti feeding it inside Warfield. Warfield muscles one up and in. Michaela now with 8 in the ball game. Garwood, scoreless in the first half, misses. Offensive rebound, put back blocked. Gazzotti blocked it on Brown. Mark Morris, outlet up ahead. And that ball is deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Mark Morris. Far corner coming across Johnston. Gets it to a wide open Maki-Evi. Short, right on line. Johnston, though, rebounds it. Cutting, shooting in close this time. Maki-Evi missing. Double team up top at the volleyball line. Zuger bounce pass over to Montgomery. Sam bounce pass to her sister Becca. And her pass gets to Garwood. Garwood nearly loses it. Shot from close, no good. Gazzotti rebounding it, pushing it across half court. Shot inside, no good for Maki-Evi, and she's on the floor, helped up and grimacing a little bit. She'll head to the free throw line for 2. It's going to be on Malia Brown. So Kiki Maki-Evi with 13 points will be at the free throw line for Mark Morris. And swishes home the first. 14 now for Kiki. And the lead up to 35. Tied for the largest lead of the game. And with this free throw, it's no good. It could have been the largest lead. Michaela Warfield, though, offensive rebound, gets it back out to Maki-Evi. And Maki-Evi goes to Johnson, who bounce passes, feeds inside. Friedenberg misses it. Warfield grabs it, goes up, fouled. And I think this is going to be on Delaney Zuger. And it is. It's going to be the second team foul.
Second personal, second team foul of the quarter. Warfield to the line for the Monarchs. Shooting 2.
So Michaela Warfield at the free throw line. Misses on the first. 5:57 left, third quarter. Mark Morris on their way to a league championship, leading this one by 35. And the second free throw also no good, and it's rebounded by Becca Montgomery. Into the front court, hand off to the corner, a three from Brown, no good. Rebound, though, secured by Garwood. Back to Brown. Brown, bounce pass, far side, and now a bounce pass entry. Montgomery to Montgomery, ball on the floor, stolen, but Garwood flashes in, stole it back, missed a short shot. Friedenberg comes away with it, crosses over between two defenders, gets it into the front court. Friedenberg for three, short. On the floor, grabbed by Montgomery. And now Sam with it. Brown for three, airballed. Warfield comes away with it. Maka Evie steps around, shot no good. Warfield offensive rebound, put back, no good. Third quarter lacking some intensity here. Obviously, kind of hard to stay intense up by 35 or down by 35, however you want to look at it, but things a little bit flat right now. Montgomery off the dribble kicks. Brown another three on the way. This one no good. And ball is rebounded by R.A. Long, but pass is deflected, stolen. Another pass deflected, stolen right back. Shot up from close, no good by Montgomery. Ugh. Bounce pass feed inside. Nice move, Warfield. Largest lead of the game now. Warfield in double figures with 10. 47-10. And we're going to get a timeout, 30-second timeout. Will be taken by R.A. Long. 47-10, Mark Morris on top. Fans at Novakai Wellness, we specialize in advanced IV therapy, tailored weight loss programs, hydration treatments, and peptide injections, delivering personalized solutions to optimize your health and enhance overall wellness. That's Novakai Wellness. Be sure to find them on social media or their website. Thank you so much, Novakai Wellness, for your support of local high school athletes. 30-second timeout concluding here. 3:47 left, third quarter. Mark Morris with a 37-point lead. Michaela Warfield in double figures now with 10. Callista Jones keeps her foot down. And a three on the way by Zuger, just short. Warfield rebounds it. Entry pass to Warfield. Warfield, tough shot, no good. Brown with the rebound. Outlet to Jones. Garwood scores from the baseline, her first field goal of the game. Turnaround shot from Warfield off the mark. And that ball is thrown away, but saved. It looked like it was over her back. On the move, Friedenberg misses it. Tapped and controlled by Maka Evie. Warfield right inside. Friedenberg on the block, scores. Friedenberg in double figures as the ball's out of bounds.
Lumberjill basketball.
Stays with R.A. Long into the ball game is going to be Gouet and McNeely. And checking in for the first time is Addison Searing.
And Searing in the ball game for the Monarchs.
And Kiki Maki-Evie shouting at head coach Sean Atkins, says, hey, we got 6 out here. Did you want me out or do you want me in? And she is called to the bench. 2:10 left, third quarter. Brown to inbound it. Gets it into Garwood. A 3 by Zuger is cash from straight away. Nothing but net. Ball deflected by Garwood. Friedenberg up and off the window. Another bucket for Paisley. Paisley now with 11 in the ball game. Garwood airballs this one.
Out of bounds, Monarch basketball. Maki-Evie back in the ball game for the Monarchs.
And Maki-Evie is going to check in for Warfield. 1:30 left, third quarter. Kiki with it. Goes to the corner. Friedenberg enters it. McNeely finds a cutter. Gouet up off the window and in. Gouet now with 6 off the bench. And it's the largest lead of the game again for the Monarchs at 38. Brown, high off the window, no good. Ball out of bounds. Last touched by Brown, trying to get her own rebound. Gouet's pass deflected by Garwood. Searing takes one dribble, kicks far side to Friedenberg. Friedenberg goes back to Gouet. Gouet drives. Foul, counted and one. Maddie Gouet will head to the free throw line. 8 in the game now, and we are in running clock territory. It's a 40-point lead. And coming into the game is Ileana Ruiz. Garwood will check out. So Maddie Gouet with 8 now off the bench. And it's going to be a lane violation. Friedenberg fell into the lane, put her hands down in the painted area. Gouet gets her and one wiped off the board. Pass is stolen away. Mark Morris slowing it down in the front court. Friedenberg goes to the corner. Gouet faces up. Back near wing. Skip far side. Maki-Evie has it poked loose. Recovers. Gouet skips it back to Maki-Evie. 3 on the way near wing. Air ball. McNeely tries to save. Does not. Clock still running, and it's going to run out on the third quarter. 55-15. Mark Morris with the lead, heading into the final quarter of action here at R.A. Long High School. That brings us here to the final 8 minutes of the game. Fans, PNW Glass and Mirror, family-owned and operated glass installation company. They install windows, showers, mirrors, patio doors, glass railings, tabletops, and more. Best way to contact them is by phone or email. Phone 360-719-2929. Again, 360-719-2929. Or you can email them at support@pacificnwglass.com. Again, support@ PacificNWGlass.com for free estimates. PNW Glass and Mirror. Thank you so much for your support for high school athletes. Heading into the fourth quarter, all Mark Morris here, 55-15. Unofficial scoring, Kikimaka Evie leading with 14 points for the Monarchs. Maddie Gouet with 8 off the bench. Paisley Friedenberg with 13. As we are back to action here, Callista Jones ball fake passes, baseline, shot up from Ruiz, no good. Rebound to McNeely. Fans, stick around for our post-game show. It'll be our grocery outlet post-game show as we're going to present the bargain baller of the game. Riley Freeman, good position down low, goes up immediately off the window. Nice play there, Freeman with 5 in the ball game. And that pass is stolen away by Freeman. Now Searing on the run, gets it across into the front court. With the ball and driving is number 13, Natalie Duvall. And it's going to be an illegal screen on McNeely. It's going to be her first. And it is the first Monarchs team foul. Again, running clock here the rest of the way, folks. 6:41 left in the game. As that ball is behind the intended target and out of bounds. Drive baseline, Gouet throws it into the paint. Searing collides with Jones, picks it up off the ground, kicks it out. McNeely's three, no good. Gouet had it, might have been fouled, and now we've got a player down holding the ankle, and not a good sign. Callista Jones is holding on to that left fibula area. High ankle sprain potentially, so we're going to just kind of mosey the camera so we don't have to see her writhing in pain right here. The clock does stop officially now with 6:08 left in the game. Tough situation. You don't want to see anybody get hurt, and Rich Reeves is heading over with a wheelchair, and it looks like they're going to pick Jones up here and get her some safe travels off the court, and she's going to head back to the trainer's room and still not feeling so good, it looks like. 57-15 is our score with 6:08 left in the game. Again, fans, we're going to have our grocery outlet post-game show, and we're going to name a bargain baller of the game and have a post-game interview inbound. And immediately a feed under the basket. Freeman misses that close one. McNeely couldn't hold on to the offensive rebound. And now cross half court is Garwood. Garwood throws it away. Gouet reads it. Gouet looking to get out in transition. Stops at the elbow. Finds a trailer. Searing, no good from just behind the foul line. This ball is out of bounds. It'll be RA long ball. But again, fans, we're going to have a player of the game. Head coach Sean Atkins is going to probably be sending someone up our way for a post-game interview, and they will be provided a $25 gift card courtesy of the Longview Grocery Outlet. A deep three. Looked like it was going to go down, but it rolled out. McNeely grabs the rebound. Entry, Freeman, great position again for Riley Freeman. She's got 7 off the bench. Bounce pass, feed at the foul line, ball poked loose, and now diving to the floor. And it looks like we're going to get a timeout here for a sub. Nope, no timeout, just a sub. Coming into the game is Becca Montgomery. They called a jump, and possession going to Mark Morris with 4:17 clock running. think that they're going to allow a sub to come in again here. Into the game is going to be Lana Hammond, number 15, getting Ayla McNeely. And 4 minutes to go here in this one. Nice dribble drive, left hand Gouet. Hattie Gouet with 2 more, 61-15. And we've got a whistle. Foul on the floor is going to be called against Mark Morris. Looks like they got this one on number 13, Natalie Duvall. 10 in the game for Maddie Gouet off the bench. Ruiz, bounce pass inbound, near block, back to Ruiz, now to Garwood, handoff Ruiz. Garwood drives baseline, reverse layup attempt blocked by Freeman, and Freeman comes away with it. Duvall needs some help, fires a pass far side. Gouet's got to get it over, and she does just in time. Gouet into the front court, shot no good. Freeman's there for the rebound, her putback no good. Offensive rebound, Hammond, her shot blocked. It goes to Montgomery. Jill's with it. Looking for some more positives here. Shot up, no good from Montgomery, partially blocked. Now Searing with it. Bounce pass to the elbow. Duvall throws up a wild shot. Offensive rebound, put back no good for Freeman, but another offensive rebound. Duvall with this one, kicks it out to Gouet, firing a 3 near wing, rattles out, tapped out of bounds. It'll stay here. Garwood last to touch it. Under 2 to play here in the ball game. Corner 3, Duvall is down. Natalie Duvall in the score sheet now with a triple.
Duvall for 3.
64-15. Garwood hands off. Ruiz kicks it. Zuger airballs it. It's out of bounds. Clock still running now with 1:12 left. Far side drive baseline, Gouet fires a pass back out far wing, mishandled. Out, a run out here, and a layup is good for Sam Montgomery. That is Sam's first points of the game, 45 seconds left in this one. And another steal for the Jills, and Montgomery picks it up, fires it up ahead. Garwood near wing 3, splash. So a mini 5-0 run here, and we're gonna get a timeout. And Mark Hewitt, the official, was like, are we doing just like a sub timeout? And he's like, no, we're taking 30 seconds right here, buddy. They're gonna wait this one out. Fans, one of my favorite restaurants here in Longview is the Country Folks Deli. It's located on Commerce, AKA the Cow Deli. They serve up some of the best sandwiches in town and feature a different soup daily, including their beer cheese soup that is available every day. There's also burgers, fresh fries, desserts, and even a breakfast service. Be sure to visit Country Folks Deli, proud sponsors of RA Long Basketball and N2 Media. That was the quickest 30-second timeout known to man. And Mark Morris with it, does not have to shoot. And the ball is thrown away out of bounds. Clock still running. Under 10 to play in this one. 3 on the clock. And a foul is called. 3 free throws on the way for Sam Montgomery, so she's going to shoot these. And then they're going to shake hands. So the final score is the only thing in question. 64-20 is our score, and fans, be sure to stick around here for our Grocery Outlet post-game show, where we will provide the player of the game a $25 gift card courtesy of the Bargain Market, as the first free throw is swished home for Sam Montgomery, who's got 3 in the game and 3 here in the quarter, looking for more, and she swishes home another. She should probably be at the foul line more often because she's got a pretty good free throw stroke going on right here. Misses, and that is going to do it. Our final score here tonight, 64-22. Jills battling to the final whistle, quite literally. But congratulations to the Mark Morris Monarchs. They are the league champions, and they will be the #1 seed. They might be the shared league champions officially if Woodland defeats Columbia River tonight, but the tiebreaker would go to the favor of the Monarchs. So a result that is probably going to please Sean Atkins after the loss on the road to the Washougal Panthers a couple nights ago. But what a ball game here tonight for the Monarchs, jumping out to a 31-4 lead. They pretty much put this one away early, and a lot of extra players getting to play here tonight, and a lot of different ones scoring overall. Unofficial numbers here: Kiki Maki-Evie with 14, Paisley Friedenberg with 13, Maddie Gouet with 10, Michaela Warfield with 10. So unofficially, there's 4 players in double figures for the Monarchs. Camry Gazzotti with 4, Natalie Duvall with 3, Riley Freeman with 7, and Reese Johnston with 3. Playing and not scoring here tonight is Ayla McNeely and Addie Searing and Lana Hammond. So just those 3 players that played and did not score. For the Lumberjills, 5 points from Bree Garwood and Malia Brown leading the way, and then Sam Montgomery with 4, Aisha Jones with 3, Delaney Zuger with 3, and Becca Montgomery with 2. So 64-22 is the final here in this one. We're going to get everything ready and set up for our post-game interview and our Longview Grocery Outlet post-game show. We are going to provide the $25 gift card, again, courtesy of the Longview Grocery Outlet. All right. Evelyn Austin has my vote. Olympia Power and Light. Love it. Welcome, folks. It's the Longview Grocery Outlet post-game show. We are going to be joined by our bargain baller of the game here in hopefully a few minutes' time. But it was all Mark Morris here tonight in this one, jumping out to a 31-4 lead. Kiki Maki-Evie had a very strong first quarter, scoring 11 in the frame, kind of got things on the move, so to speak, for the Monarchs. But again, a lot of scoring here tonight. The Monarchs end up finishing the league season 12-2, and they are going to be the #1 seed. They are going to take on the winner of the pigtail game between the Evergreen #4 seed and the Greater St. Helens #5 seed. The Greater St. Helens League 5 seed is either going to be Washougal or Ridgefield. They are going to do a coin flip for that if they haven't already, but I believe that that's going to be if they end up tied. Both teams still in action here tonight, needing to win to remain tied. And then we could potentially have a coin flip for the 2 seed now that Mark Morris has secured the 1. Columbia River and Woodland doing battle here tonight. And if River wins that game, there's going to be a coin flip for 2nd place. So still some stuff to figure out here for the district tournament. But congratulations to Sean Atkins and company here at Mark Morris. They end up going 12-2 in the league season, and quite an accomplishment for them. Columbia River unseeded as the #1 seed, as they had back-to-back league championships. Hey, we got the Blast Zone media guy here. I love it. You don't know what it's like to be called guy at the end of something like I do, like N2 guy. Hey, I don't know. What do you think? We had a comment here come in from Olympia Power and Light. It says Evelyn Austin has my vote for bargain baller of the game. She yeah, excellent job during pregame warm-ups, exactly.
She was certainly the tallest player in proximity to the court.
Yes, 100%. There's some insight from Jody Nalen. So hopefully hopefully Coach Atkins remembered that we got somebody coming up. It'll just be a couple moments time, so hang tight. We are going to be joined by somebody. Not going to spoil it, but definitely somebody. Already long season comes to an end here tonight, folks. They finish 1-19 overall on the season, 1-13 in league competition. Obviously, that's tough. You know, you want to be competitive as often as possible. They did pick up a win against Hudson's Bay. They also played a competitive 2nd game on the road against Hudson's Bay, ultimately falling just a little bit short. So, I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing that you can really do or say about that. You know, that's just kind of the nature of sports. And I was having a chat with Coach Ott before the game started and was just saying, hey, you know, I mean, anything can happen on any given night, but sports doesn't care. Sports is tough, and you know there's no apologies from the other teams. You got to do what you can to get better and learn along the way. So just kind of the nature of the game, and the Jills are hoping to be better off for it down the road. So tough year. Congratulations to Ari Long for fighting tooth and nail all the way to the end. But Mark Morris would not be denied tonight. I kind of had a feeling that they would be coming into this one kind of with a sour mood, as we're just about ready to be joined by our player of the game.
Sorry, I'm coming.
Jeez Louise.
Whoa, what's happening?
Just go ahead and have a seat. You don't have to cuddle or anything, but we can have you just scoot in. I'm going to have the camera here for you so everyone knows. It's Michaela Warfield again. Coach Atkins picking you for our grocery outlet bargain baller of the game. Michaela, before we talk about the game,
that means you are the proud recipient of a free $25 gift card to our very own Longview Grocery Outlet.
Oh my gosh.
So be sure to come on in and say hello to me, and that's because I'll be there. And,
Okay, I will.
So come on in, spend it wisely, and hopefully only on yourself. Don't do any favors for anybody, okay?
Oh, not even my mom?
Yeah, you can do favors for mom. That's fine. I just meant don't let any of your teammates leech off of it. Kind of like how you guys kind of all leached off one another here tonight. A lot of players scoring here overall. Just kind of looking at the unofficial numbers. For you were one of 4 players with 10 points here tonight, but Paisley with 13, Kiki with 14. She had 11 of those in the first quarter, and then Maddie Gouet comes in with 10 off the bench. You got Riley Freeman with 7. Natalie with 3, Reese with 3, and Camry with 4. I mean, you only had 3 players play tonight, not score. You guys had a really great team concept coming in. Just talk to me a little bit about what it feels like first to get the win here tonight and clinch the league championship.
I think it feels really good, especially since we've had 2 unfortunate losses that we weren't expecting. But I definitely think that it's lighting a fire underneath us, and we're ready for next week. No matter who we play, we're ready to go and give it our all.
Yeah, you guys really turned on the pressure early in this ball game, forcing about 11 turnovers there in that first quarter, leading to a lot of runouts and layups. It was 31-4 after the first quarter. What was the mentality from Coach Atkins after that loss to Washougal, and how he kind of wanted to see you guys bounce back?
I definitely think that he flipped it into another gear. He was pretty pissed. He was pretty mad. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen Sean that mad before. And that's a big deal. And as he should be, we should have never lost that game. But you know what? It is what it is, and we just got to move on and, just keep getting better every day.
Yeah, I mean, you guys obviously came out kind of in a sour attitude, it seemed like, right from the jump, and you really wanted to put this game out of reach. And you guys have a lot of depth coming in off the bench, able to contribute come in playoff time here. You guys got to win 2 games in the winner's bracket, or you got to win potentially as many as 3 to get to the state tournament. And you guys got to take it day by day, game by game, but you're going to be matched up either with Richfield, Washougal, and then more than likely Centralia would be the team from up north. But knowing that you guys got potential rematches there with Washougal and Ridgefield there in that first round, are those matchups that excite you or excite the team, do you think, with a chance to play them?
I would definitely say it excites us. Especially, we're coming into this game with a vengeance. We want to beat them, and I know that it felt good for them to beat us, and we just want to come into that game and tell them, hey, we did not play well. That was not our game. This is our game, and, you guys are not better than us. We want them to know that.
Well, they have a chance to find that out. They're going to have to visit your guys' home court for that, and then to be determined potentially in a round beyond that.
Yeah.
But we talked about it the first time that we did our interview, but you guys have long goals and hopefully of getting to the state tournament. You weren't bashful about saying that. What do you think is going to be most critical for you guys in order to accomplish that in the district tournament?
I think that we have to stay consistent, and that we can't come into any game expecting to win, knowing that we can win, but not being overconfident and just playing our game and making sure that we're doing the right things in practice to put us in that position.
Excellent answer, Michaela. I'm going to let you go ahead and get out of here and go celebrate with your teammates. You guys are league champions. I don't want to take up all of your time, and I think that Kiki's telling you to wrap it up. Man,
she's telling me to wrap it up.
That is a veteran move. I think they want to take some pictures down there.
Yeah,
so
they do.
Congratulations again. You're the bargain baller of the game, and go have some fun and go pick up some wins, okay?
Yes, thank you.
Yep. That's Michaela Warfield, our bargain baller of the game, provided by Longview Grocery Outlet. And I got the runoff from Kiki Makaivi. I'm going to have to maybe give her a hard time for that because, once she finds out that she missed out on $25, she might be upset. Anyway, that is going to wrap it up here upstairs at R.A. Long High School, where Mark Morris wins it here tonight, 64-22. Congratulations to the Monarchs on a league championship and a win here against their rivals from R.A. Long. And we're going to be back at it next Tuesday the 10th. Yes, Tuesday the 10th. It's going to be Kelso boys basketball hosting the Evergreen Plainsmen. So be sure to come on back next Tuesday for our next stream. It's going to be Evergreen taking on Kelso boys basketball tip-off at 7 o'clock. I am Nick Sisson on behalf of N2 Media. Thanking you so much for watching tonight's ball game. And again, thank you to all of our sponsors. I'm going to go ahead and show you once again who all of our great sponsors are. And again, Blast Zone Media, PNW, Glass and Mirror, Kelso Postal Packaging, Longview Country Folks Deli, Nicole Gratian, Windermere Realty, Finish on Empty CrossFit, Novakai Wellness, Game Winner Athletic Facility, Longview Grocery Outlet, and Wilcox and Flegel. So again, thank you so much for all of our sponsors. Fans, be sure to show your support to all of those that support local high school athletics and N2 Media live streams. Hope you all have yourself a great evening, and we will be back again next Tuesday. Enjoy the weekend and the Super Bowl Sunday matchup, the Patriots taking on the Seahawks. Can't wait for that. Hopefully the next time that we talk, we're talking about a Super Bowl victory for them, and we're going to preview some playoff games later on next week as well. Nick Sisson on behalf of N2 Media and Ari Long and Mark Morris Athletics saying so long from the Lumberdome. Mark Morris, league champions. They win it 64-22 on the road and complete the season sweep of the Lumberjills. Thanks again, everybody, and hope you have a great weekend. We'll see you next time.